Hey guys, everyone, good evening and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, this evening we are going to continue with the topic of the first today about the prophetess, the Facebook prophetess that asked an Edo lady to insert Maggi inside her body. So we are going to talk about it, and many of us, I think we should have noticed the too many self-acclaimed prophetess all over Facebook, all of them ranting around Facebook, looking for gullible women like this that they can take advantage of their problems. We as women, we need to be very, very careful how we consume this thing called religion, how we consume and manage all these pastors, and how we allow them to overtake and think for us. Many of us allow them to take over our lives. Many of us allow them to think, to make decisions for us. We should be very, very careful how we put our life into the hands of these people called pastor, because some of them can be very, very brutal, and with time, many of us have seen how disastrous and how difficult many of them and the problem many of them are causing in the life of so many people in Africa because of the lack of education, exposure, the ignorance that many people are still living on. These people take a lot of advantage of these people. Like this lady in this picture, she was taken advantage of by the Facebook prophetess called Grace. She took advantage of her by because she had a problem. I think she couldn't be able to have a baby, so they have to go to contact this Facebook prophetess, of which she asked her to do some prayers and blah blah blah. Later, she asked her to insert Maggi cube inside her body. Before you can take anything like that, medically, you should go and check it. That is why I recommend many of you to try to live on reality instead of religious belief 100%. You have to check a lot of things medically to see how, when you use this, when you use that, when you miss this and miss that, how and what can happen to you before you can use it. We are in 2020, and medically, there are a lot of things that can be done when we have problems. We don't need these people to do a lot for us because many of them have their own problem that they could not even solve. But they will always give you hope because many of them are nothing but hope seller. They sell hope, they sell when they see you frustrated, they want to like try to make you feel that you have somebody around, and so on and so forth. That is why we have to be very, very careful when we go to them. We have to like open our third eye, our third brain, everything, to see that these people, they are not everything we need in our life when we have problems that medically many of us could solve. But when you decide when you decide to take these people advice, believe on them 100%, it can be very, very dangerous for anybody that is going to them. So we're going to see what happened to this lady, what prophetess Grace did to her by asking her to insert those things inside her body. As many of you know Maggi cube is used for cooking. It is not used for skin. It is not used for that is excess consumption of Maggi cube can cause a lot of problems in our body because it has a lot of salt on it. So I don't know with common sense how somebody can ask you to put Maggi cube inside your body and you went ahead and do that with the assistance of your own boyfriend because he had a problem of a low sperm count. He couldn't have a baby. I was thinking that if the boyfriend have such problem, is 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 it this lady that is supposed to be taking Maggi cube and all those stuff? I think this what happened to this lady was really taking advantage of her from the part of the boyfriend and from the part of the prophetess Grace on Facebook. Both of them took advantage of this problem because if I am supposed to be a pastor and they brought this type of issues to me that the man have problem, but is the man that you will recommend whatsoever prayer to, not the woman. That is one of the problem many of us have as Africa. Somebody will have problem, a man will have problem, they will be projecting the problem on the woman. A problem that have to do with the man, at the end, they will transfer the problem to the woman instead of going direct to the problem that this man have. If prophetess, Facebook prophetess has to recommend this man to go to the hospital, he has to pray for him. But he never did that. He obligated this lady to be praying, to be taking whatsoever Maggi inside her body when exactly the problem is already said by the doctor that it is the man that have problem, not the woman, not the woman. But because most of them always allow the men out of the rope, they don't hold these men to their own obligation, accountability, nothing. This pastor obligated this lady to be taking Maggi cube that will make her to get pregnant because of the desperation. And according to the video, she said her boyfriend was begging her to do it, and she decided to do it. So I'm thinking all the time that when are we going to allow our women to think, to take decisions, to do them, to live their life without a pastor, a prophetess, their mother, their father, thinking for these people? Imagine this situation. The problem was from the man. At the end, this woman was taking medication for the problem that is coming from this man. Instead of the church or whatsoever, with the power they have, because I always hold them accountable because they have a lot of power, they have a lot of manipulative tool to talk to these people to do whatsoever they ask them to do. And you see the way this lady that is interviewing this lady, she ordered her to go and remove the cloth, the church cloth, her own church shirt from her body, and she left immediately to do that. So I believe that they have a lot of power to talk to these people, to manipulate these people, to brainwash these people, to do a lot of things. And you see, at the end of the day, these people just fall into it and do whatsoever the pastor or the prophetess asks them to do. That is why in Africa, we should regulate churches. Churches need to be regulated. Everybody cannot just come out a charlatan, a mental health person, somebody that is sick. Everybody just come around, open a church, and they start to do whatsoever pleases them to our citizens, our people. And this one has to do with an Edo girl, okay? This is not nice. A lot of our women are being taken advantage of every day by this, by that, by that. I think it is time they have to wake up. And she used a statement over here that is not true. She said that in Edo State that we have to get pregnant. We ladies, we have to get pregnant before we can get married. Ladies, lady, that is a lie. Either you are making that up, or is the guy that you were going out with that is making it up, that you have to get pregnant before you can get married. That is a lie. A lot of Edo girls over here in Europe are getting pregnant for free. They are like without no marriage whatsoever. They have been doing this for long, so there is no obligation that you should get married before you can get pregnant. That is a lie. Maybe that man was playing you. Maybe that man was stealing from you. Maybe he was using you. Maybe the family too. That's stuff of, oh, they have to get pregnant before you get married. That is a lie. That is not our tradition. That does not have anything to do with Edo people, that you should get pregnant before you get married. There are tens and thousands of Edo girls without no ring, having free babies all over. So that is a lie. You don't have to get pregnant before you can marry a man in Edo states. Okay? So I just want to put that off, and I want you people to see a little clip of this video, because I don't want this video to be too long. That is what it is. So let's go back and start.
I just want a prayer and a deliverance because of the encounter I had with one prophetess, Grace, on Facebook a few months ago. Yeah. So ever since it has been, I've been having an object moving on my tummy. Ever since she asked me to inject a Maggi in my vagina. Sorry. And since then I have been having
she asked you to inject what?
Maggi.
Inject what?
Maggi. This
Maggi?
Maggi. Yeah. Maggi. Yeah.
You used to cook?
Yes, ma. Star Maggi. Now, yeah, Nigeria Star Maggi. Yeah.
Wait. Hold on. So this woman, you're watching me, but you still watch a false prophet. Or you stopped watching me and you started watching her. So she told you to hold on, sweetie. She told you to put seasoning. Insert it in your private part.
Yeah.
For what? So that what will happen?
No, there was a problem when, first of all, I think I forgot to tell you, when you came to Germany last year, May, you prayed for me, and I think after the service, it was 2 days before, 2 days later, you not pray for me. Now said because I was uttering, there was no time. I didn't actually pray for, so you prayed for me. And the same month, the same month I met my husband to be, and we were together. And November, we got engaged. So when we were planning for our introduction on the same month, the engagement. So the family now requested that I have to be pregnant because that's the tradition.
That is a lie.
Once I'm pregnant,
that is a lie. Maybe not boy you
do
jam.
the right thing, do the wedding, traditional wedding, and white and everything.
That is a lie.
So I was thinking maybe the problem was coming from me actually. So I went to different doctors trying to conceive. I was like, but this thing, I prayed before that I have to got married before any other thing. But the tradition, because of where I came from, is from Benin.
It is not our tradition.
So
Maybe not Benin you from
and
come.
They said, okay. So I was just
it's not our tradition.
I went to different women doctor here in Germany, but they said everything is okay with me, that my fiance had to do like have to test. So when he did it, the report was coming actually from him. He had a low sperm count. So that's how we started following him, the project. So we met this woman of God because he was in a haste and it was really troubling him. Like he's too young to have such a problem. That even his father said that he can easily even pregnant any woman at his own age. So my friend was actually disturbed. We actually disturbed. So we were praying before we met this woman online. So then when we were praying, so I was watching the woman online. So my friend was like, this woman can see you just like that. And I said, if you want to call him, talk to him, you can just explain the situations to him. So when he called, the woman picked. And the funny thing is that whenever you called, maybe whenever he called him, he always likes to put on video call. So that very day, he called him and he saw everything, and everything actually was prophesying so many times, and everything that she said was really true. How my husband must obey some of the other things. But my husband actually opened everything to me. So that was how we get connected to her. So we started watching her. So she added us. She asked for our contact. So she now added us on our WhatsApp group. So that was how she started saying, okay, that she's going to also work on me, for me to get pregnant first, for us to get married and everything. So that was how the whole process started. Yeah. So after the thing, so it was like 2 weeks later, there was a dream I had. So when I woke up, I said, no, I said to myself, I said, I will not watch this woman of God again, because I don't know, there's something is not actually connecting. Because ever since I eject that Maggi, it wasn't even one, it was just 7 pieces. I would eject it every day.
So you were putting, how were you putting it in your private part?
She asked me, she just asked me not to pick.
Where is she located?
She's located in Nigeria, Delta. She's a Robo. Yeah.
So you are talking to a herbalist.
If you not give her a contract, you go give me the doctor.
Don't be wearing my t-shirt because you are disgracing my ministry, please. Go and
no, that was almost 6 months ago now.
I know. You've been watching me. I came to Germany last year. You usher for me, right?
Yeah, sure, I did. Yeah.
Get up. Go and change that shirt and come back.
Yes,
okay, ma.
Don't let anyone know you are part of this ministry. Some people part of this ministry will never do what you just do.
You see power that they have.
Like seriously,
they have.
I don't understand. How can you guys allow a man say you must get pregnant before he marries you? Which
that's not get your body.
And then man force you to do something that is sickening. You put a cube of seasoning in your private. No, calm down.
Sorry, man of God.
This guy came into your life to mess you up. To tell you must get pregnant before he marries you.
Yeah, allow a man to give you condition.
Listen, I get your 9 months. What's it called? Tradition.
It's not our tradition, babe.
You're a Christian or you're
that is not our tradition. All these single mother way they in Europe up and down, so where they born for free.
No.
Why the tradition no hold them? I'll let you one go.
And then not only that, you watch me. Did you ever send me this message to pray for you?
They like to follow.
Why? Because you know that I will not support it.
The queue, the fast lane.
I'm just saying, like, if you say I'm your woman of God, why would you leave me and go and meet someone? And this thing is not godly to put seasoning in your private area for 7 days every day.
Just imagine.
This thing it was after I did it that I had a dream. The doctor was even telling him there's no longer hope. That's the most thing that got his attention. You know,
that woman is supposed to be arrested.
So you are still supporting this man? Like what you guys did was good?
No, he himself, he was the one that I don't know how come all of a sudden he blocked this woman, and I was even asking, are you no longer following prophetess Belema? Even the prophetess called me 2 weeks ago, was asking after your number. I was like, I don't have your contact. If you want to talk to the woman of God, Belema, you can go through her Facebook page, send a message yourself.
Why does stop me?
I don't know.
Are the demons she's working with, are they tormenting her?
I don't know. Recently, I think she had an attack on the right leg, because I saw her on the page of Prophet Jeremiah. She went there. She was, it's like her right leg from here down, like something, I don't know, sickness, something like that, you know. She said she couldn't work for 1 month.
Because she's a fake prophetess. And judgment has come for her for what she even did to you and other people. Nowhere does God tell us to put seasoning in our private area.
At all.
Nobody. To reset my womb, like to reset everything new.
Grace supposed to be in prison.
This is a voodoo. In fact, tell her to come on the video. Let's pray for her. Let her confess.
Prayer not go do this alone.
And then your
I don't know. Maybe that is the reason why she has been asking for your contact. Go to Facebook, just message her. Definitely, she's gonna reply you or answer you. She has called me twice.
So her leg is rotting now.
Yes. She went to. I even asked her that day she called me. The last day I spoke with her when she asked for your number. I said I saw your pictures. What happened to your leg? He said, it's just a gas. There was a gas fire in the kitchen and everything was like so the gas couldn't go through your body. Like it has to go through your hand, your leg. So it looks somehow. So when I ended it, I started laughing. I said, how do they meet on one by one? So that was just what I was saying.
And her name is this Solution House of God Ministry? Is that her
God Ministry? Yeah, that's the name of the church.
Tomorrow now you will see people packing down
there.
All these women will never learn. They will never learn. That is the problem they have. Many of them.
Okay, her video went off. It wasn't me that cut her off.
They will run everywhere.
The thing went off by itself. Are you guys hearing it? Muted or muted?
Okay, she's back.
I don't know. Something just happened to me because I have to connect to the other phone. I don't know what happened.
Maybe your fake prophetess doesn't want you to be free. So now, after you put the seasoning, now you are having movement.
I'm having movement. Anytime I put something on my tummy.
Let us stop it and
I don't know.
as they are talking about Maggi, we know that there are a lot of ignorant people that will still go and put this Maggi after this illiterate woman, wicked woman, recommend this Maggi to this woman. Some people will still see this video. Maybe they are under that treatment of Maggi as we are talking now. So let us go Maggi and the effect of Maggi cube on the body. So go Maggi cube. Maggi cube seasoning. So, and the Maggi cube seasoning is poisonous. Let us go there first. And say, are Maggi cube bad for health? Let us see what they say. Okay. And just a moment. The danger of consuming too much Maggi. The potential. Okay. It said the dangers of consuming too much Maggi. Let's see. It said a visit to Maggi Cube website revealed that the product is made of the following ingredients: salt, monosodium glutamate, sugar, partially hydrogenated palm oil, cornstarch, and less than 2% of dehydrated beef caramel. Color, natural flavor, disodium, isoncinate, spice, turmeric, TBHQ, preservative. I don't see any way you could put all this inside your delicate womb body. He say all of the above list 3 ingredients are major. These are salt, magnesium, glutamate, MSG, and the hydrogenated palm oil or trans fat. He say it is no longer news that excess salt in a diet is one of the major causes of high blood pressure. Okay, too much of Maggi can cause high blood pressure. Imagine you putting it inside your body, how delicate the womb is. This is the reason why patients that are diagnosed of the disease are made to refrain from salt. Can Maggi cube lead to high blood pressure? The answer is simply yes. Since it has been established that one of the major ingredients of Maggi cube is salt, and to make the matter worse, many women usually add several cubes to their cooking with additional salt. It is therefore an established fact that most high blood pressure in the country can be traced to consumption of excessive salt derived partially from Maggi cube. Also, it should be noted that medical research has linked MSG, the occurrence of asthma, obesity, cancer, among many others. It is also believed that MSG can cause headache, tingling, numbness, general weakness, and muscle tightness when consumed in excess. You see, why won't this woman be feeling sick after putting all this inside her body for 7 days? This is so heartbreaking that people can be so wicked just because they want to get money, they want to get fame, they want to do what is called testimony. Maggie Cube have nothing to do with Christianity. It has nothing to do with medical issues. It has never been prescribed for anything that has to do with medically. It is dangerous when you consume it a lot. It causes high blood pressure and a lot more that I've read here. You can see. Oh my gosh. This is the reason why so many people feel weak and worn out when they consume a meal with excess cube of Maggi. Can you hear? That is, they feel weak. Imagine she inserting this thing inside her body. We are talking about when you use it to cook, there is possibility that you can feel weak. Not to talk of you putting it inside your womb. So how do you want this woman to look? She was just taking a risk. That is why you all ladies, you have to be careful with all these pastors and Facebook pastors everywhere. They don't care about you. What they care about is how can come and give testimony, one cockroach pass as I go peace. They don't care really about you. They don't just care. The moment you try to challenge them, they will disgrace you on Facebook. They will discredit you. They will bring everything that you say to them privately to public. Please stay away from them. If you have problem, go to the hospital. Go to the hospital. There was a lady that was doing this prayer of 18 day and night and everything. I tell her face to face, go to the hospital and go and regulate your problem. She have 2 kids today. Stay away from these people. They say hope to the hopeless. Because before you go to meet all these pastors, you are hopeless. So they will say hope to you. They will sell and let me say they will sell that is for you to just have some assurance that maybe it will happen. But in reality, you just the way you are, the way you came to them. Try to go for your problem medically and pray for yourself if you need prayer, not by these people. You see, Pastor Grace will sit down on Facebook, blah, 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 blah. She has a big soul that is rotting on her own leg. If she cannot pray for her soul, I don't see any reason she can pray for any of you. Let her use her own soul to do miracle first. so that we will see. So let us continue reading the side effect of Maggi cube. Now that I understand this thing, I will not be using Maggi with salt again. I will, or at least maybe I will use just the salt to cook, sorry, the Maggi to cook alone. I will not include salt because I noticed after you put salt, you come and put Maggi. There is another cube I bought the other day. It reduced the excess Maggi salt in your food. Something like that should be good. He said, finally, trans fat is a sure way to develop coronary heart disease, which is a hardening and narrowing of arteries that supply blood to the heart. This thing become possible due to the ability to trans fat to increase LDL, bad cholesterol, and decrease HDL, good cholesterol in our bloodstream. The aftermath of the increase in bad cholesterol is an eventual narrowing and blockage of the arteries that supply blood to the heart, thereby leading to stroke or heart attack. You see, all this type of sickness that is being mentioned here, it is not a strange sickness to most African people. Many of us end up with stroke, all this heart attack and high blood pressures. And maybe we should link all these things to Maggi because we consume excess Maggi on our food. I notice when I want to cook, I don't like to put too much Maggi on my food. I always say, even on my other channel where I cook, I always say I don't want my food to have the taste of Maggi. I want to have the taste of the food I'm cooking, the meat I cook, the chicken I cook. I don't want to taste 100% Maggi. People consume too much Maggi. Have your taste of food, even if it's not too sweet, but you are eating a very healthy meal that don't have excess Maggi. You want to cook jollof, you will break Maggi with full plate. For what? These things are not healthy. Anything that you consume excess, it will make you sick. Okay? Even Maggi, the Maggi that contains salt, so too much salt like that. How can somebody put salt inside that delicate part of the body? Even when you have a cut and you put Maggi or you put salt, you will feel a lot of pain, burning and all. Imagine you inserting Maggi inside that delicate part of your body. That is really, really torturing. That lady and your boyfriend did something bad to you, my lady. That is not nice. If you have problem as a man, go and solve your problem. You African people have been doing all this for long. Man go get problem, they'll say na woman. Man will not fit born, they'll say na the woman. Eh? The woman will go and marry another man now, she will have a baby. At times, the man will go and marry another woman now, they will have a baby. Why are you women taking Panadol for the men's problem? Let them solve their problem. If the day you went to this lady, Grace, Facebook pastor, say you went to meet her and she tell you, you explain everything to her medically the way you did to this prophetess Belema, you explain to her that look, my boyfriend have a low sperm count and all. It's not they didn't say you have any problem. So why are you inserting Maggi inside your body? If you are not the one that have the problem, the man have a problem. Is that the way to boost his sperm count? No. Is that the way to take care of the man or medically supplements, smoothie, whatsoever that you can do to make the man the make him medically fit, or you go to the hospital, they can give you medication and all these things. It is not something that happen very quick because the problem we have, many of us African, we want it so badly, we want it so quick, and we go to different people and they can take advantage of you, and you can still like lose your life the time you are playing all this type of game. inserting Maggi, doing some certain prayers and nonsense that is not going to work. Eh? You see, even the Pastor Grace came out like he wanted to blackmail the woman. She don't have respect. That is how they destroy people marriage. That is how they cause problem everywhere in so many marriages that is shaking today in Africa. Pastor is under a lot. Many families that are breaking away today, they don't greet each other anymore. Pastor have already said their own part inside. Hmm? People should be careful how you go around looking for all these pastors. Hmm? Eh? It is very, very dangerous when you go around looking for pastor to solve your problem, when your problem is just in front of you. Eh? How can you even ask somebody to put Maggi inside their body? Eh? I was strolling around Facebook the other day. You see how a pastor just grab one woman on her neck. Grab the woman on her neck. Why all those degrading behavior? Why? What are you going to gain as a pastor? Behaving like that to a woman. And you see men, everybody sitting down as if they are moguls. This is not really nice. We should change a lot of things that we are doing. Both the prophetess, unlicensed prophetess, and the clients that go to visit them. If you have problem, take a cup of water, cold water, drink it before you start looking for solution. If you don't drink it before you look for solution, people will take advantage of you. You look like somebody that is looking for the fruit of the womb now. A pastor will come and tell you that he will use the ding dong to put the medicine inside your ding dong. Just imagine how that thing will end, and you know you are a married woman. Those type of stuff, you should just think it with your head. That I came down for a solution for my problem. Why will this man use ding dong to put ding dong inside the ding dong? You should think about it. Many of you don't just think, you just want a quick and fast solution to every problem you have. That is why this woman could take advantage of this girl, put Maggi cube inside your body. Why she have a big sore on her leg? That is why I don't look down on anybody, but before you give me a medicine to take or whatever advice, I will go and check you. I will go and check your life, how it is. Nobody is perfect, but there are some things I will pick that I really want to emulate. I really want to follow to join my own part of my life. If I see that that person is nothing, I will not even look at you. You cannot have a solution to my problem when you have a big sore on your own leg and you are lying how you got the sore. There was fire in the house and the fire came down and burned only one of your leg, and the other leg, it didn't burn it. We should try and reason very well. When people are saying all this prophecy, you see them in TV Joshua, you see them in different churches, the pastor degrading them, disgracing them, using them for comedy. That is a complete disgrace to us, Africa. It is a disgrace to our race. It is a disgrace to our women. It is a disgrace to the men that sit down in the church to allow a man to carry their women in a choke mode. It is a disgrace to you as a man when you sit down in the church. The other picture I saw the other day was a lady backing a pastor on her back. If you want to check this video out, go to Evangelist Princess Belem Z Facebook and check the video out. I think it's a long video, 2 hours. I cannot play everything over here. I just want to let people know what is really going on, how our women continue to allow people to take advantage of them. I don't care which country you are, go to school, activate your common sense. Religion is a man-made something. Is a man-made something. That is why you have to think with your head. Don't allow any man, any woman, anybody to take advantage of you. Anything they tell you, question it. Anything you just question it. Ask question, activate your brain. If I do this, if I do that, how is it going to be? Just question it. There's nothing like man of God, woman of God. Question it. Those are man-made, invented phrases. Men invented all this name. Like you calling somebody sir, you calling somebody ma, you calling somebody auntie, you address people by some names. All these are invented by you and me. Okay? Nothing like man of God, nothing like woman of God, because there is no man of God and woman of devil over here. We are all human beings, but people choose to grab this title so that they can feel more big. They can feel more. They think they're intelligent because they call the man of God. They can dominate other people because they have that. They call themselves by the name man of God, women of God. People will be afraid of them. People will respect them more because of the ignorance we have in Africa, because of the lack of education when it comes to self-awareness, self-education, religion, identity. Many people don't know what they are doing. Any charlatan can come around and start calling themselves woman of God, man of God, and you see people just believe all these things. We need to wake up from sleep, because I believe globally we are just like a laughing stock all over the world, where people will come and carry a woman on their neck and be pushing her everywhere, pushing our women on the ground, and you see the men are clapping and all those things. Where in the world you see people tolerating those type of behavior? Just within our community, within our country, we should never allow all these things. If we never allowed all these things, we will not see this behavior from this grace. We never see something like this
Even as I was
at
all
all.
of a sudden I was just praying.
Hmm?
My colleague will be asking what is praying, and I say, I don't know. Every time there's something fighting me here.
Because you put salt inside your body, probably that thing don't it eats your skin.
And your husband to be, does he watch these videos?
I sent him. Even when he told me, he said, sorry, I know if I apologize to you, that it was because of everything. But it's not his fault, actually. That I know that I used to follow you, Lord. Because of this thing, you need to tell me I should be like washing this woman because the prayer, because most of the time it's always at
And
work.
on they see, take I see prayer. If you want to check it, go check the video on Princess Belemzi ministry. Anybody that puts salt inside our body, that soft part, it is going to eat it. Maggi is made with salt. There's a excess salt on it. It's going to be eating your skin. Instead of you to have a cure, you have more problem. That is why you have to be careful when you go around jumping after all these pastors that are painting their face with one full cup of makeup. They are hustlers on Facebook. If you give them work, they will call Baba, call native doctor that they are casting and banding in front of camera. They will give your work to native doctor to go and check things about you. Me, I don't question African spirituality. I don't question it, because we see everything Otokina do. So when you use it in the right way, you get your right answer. But what I don't like, if you are going towards the African spirituality, go towards that. Don't cover your face with I'm a pastor, Jesus, whatever, and you will go around consulting native doctor and all these things. Even we can see that Grace is an example. Grace will see people problem. Grace will do this for people. Grace will ask them to put 7 Maggi and everything, but she cannot find solution to her own sore on her leg. She says she is a Christian. She have problem with somebody. She could not even leave the problem for God. They are God to handle. She took herself from Delta State to Ekpoma, or I don't know, their village in Ishanland, to go and threaten a old man at home, to go and intimidate a old man at home, disgrace the old man, um, made a lot of assumption like the man is hungry, is begging him for money and all those stuff. So I don't see the Christian like in many of you. That is why I'm not a Christian. I have no business being one, and I will never be one, because I don't see anything that many of you are doing that really interests me. Too much hypocrisy and all. You all know my stand on religion. But I will never tolerate when I see you people using that stuff to take advantage of our women, steal from them, give them more pain, give them more problem to the one that they brought for you people to solve. Because if you are selling a product for somebody and the person is not satisfied with the product, he or she has the right to protest, to ask question, to recommend you. That is why when you go to a hotel, they will ask you to put star, 1 star, 2 star, 1 to 10. They will ask you to rate it, the quality, the service of the hotel, or whatever you consume. So I believe this woman, this is more than consuming a hotel or whatever. This has to do with somebody's health. Okay? We should be careful how we go recommending what we don't know, because this is like you playing with somebody's life. We should stop it. Grace, Grace is supposed to be arrested in an advanced country. She's supposed to be arrested and tried, because this woman could have been more than this. Something bad could have happened to her, and nobody can be able to trace it to the Maggi cube and all those stuff. She want to clean her. She want to rejuvenate. Very soon people will start recommending curry. Put curry, put thyme. Please, Edo ladies, I beg. I tell God, beg una. You people should not allow anybody to take advantage of you people. Wake up from sleep. Level up or upgrade your life, all of you. You deserve it. Nobody need to dictate how you are going to have your womb or whatever. No ring, no babies. No ring for your hand, no pikin. If they are so selfish with their marrying you or ring, your baby is so important to you. That is why you have to love yourself. If you love yourself, you won't give people babies anyhow, without no wifey benefit, without no marriage. You do that. You don't do that. People should try and love yourself so much, because if this lady love herself, she won't be lying that it is Edo people's something that they should try, and you have to have a baby before you can get married. No, that is not our tradition. That is a lie. Most men normally bring all this stuff. You have to get pregnant before they can marry you. That is a desperate move. Don't do it, ladies. I have somebody that wanted to fall into this stuff the other, maybe 5 years ago. The guy was in Canada. I will marry you. You have to get pregnant first. I told her, don't do that. Don't get pregnant for this person. Nobody gives you condition. It is your body. Don't allow any man to give you condition that you have to get pregnant before he can marry you. No. If you want to put the ring, put the ring. She will still have extra time to rest and look at your behavior, because that is the mistake most of our women normally do. When they just marry, the next thing they'll get pregnant immediately. Even with that period of getting pregnant, that is where you see most men abandon their pregnancy, because many of these men they normally abandon their babies twice. One, when the woman is pregnant to when the woman had the baby. So it is a very, very traumatic stage in their life. That is why when you get married, you take some time off to enjoy your marriage before you bring babies into it. But because most of us are so desperate, we just do it the other way around. Just imagine, so you got pregnant at the end, the guy don't marry you. Who do you think will marry you? You will start like before you 1, 2, 3 years before you can be able to start dating and all those stuff. You know how heartbreaking it is. Know that nobody can marry you after you have a baby, but it is better you avoid it. Have baby with men that value marriage, that value relationship, that want to stay with their children and you. Don't allow people to deceive you. I told the lady, I said, don't marry that boy. Don't marry him. If he is ready to marry you, he loves you, let him put the ring on it. Then you know this person loves you and you can continue. No ring and they want you to have a baby. Why? Are you a baby factory? Or the only reason he is getting married to you is because of the baby? Tell him you are not a baby factory. At the end of the day, this lady left this guy and she's married happily today. And where is the guy today? The guy is no more in this world. I was very, very firm on my decision for her not to marry that guy. She told me the other day, say, Auntie, look at that guy is no more. I said, you could have been a widow by now. Because the guy was like in those Yahoo stuff and all. I said, you cannot marry a man that is dishonest. A man that steals from people. She's happy today. I will never give you red card as an advice. I will always put it the way it is. I will never sugarcoat it so that you could get followers, you could have like and comment. No, that is not the reason why I'm here. I just want to see many of you happy. Just imagine how this girl choose to brainwash herself into falling into a relationship that she knew that the man has a problem. When you know how to walk into a relationship, know how to walk out of it. Both of you could separate and you see the man have a baby. I've seen situations like that too, where the lady went to Africa for fibroid and all those stuff and she lost her life. The man is married today. Even before she left, the man already have a side chick. I swear. And today the man is married with kids. There is this lady, she's no more. Should never take a desperate move. She could have been alive today if she let go. There are things you let go. You might child that person, you just have your baby. The way you go into a relationship, you should learn the other way, that when it is not working and you are taking all this desperate move, you just have to let it go at times. It pays to let go. You want to make sacrifice for a man, but you are not the problem. This person knows he is the problem. He could not even grind pepper and put on his bonla. He choose you to put Maggi on your body with the help of a pastor. What type of prophecy will warrant you to put Maggi cube on your body? Anything they ask you to buy in the church, whether it is water, whether it is oil, please don't buy. Don't buy. These people are sick. Many of them are sick, okay? Many of these pastors are sick. Don't buy those mangoes. Don't buy those water. Don't buy those oils. They don't fabricate any oil, these people. Some of them can bath inside the water, piss inside the water, and start selling it for you. They have no mercy for you people. They don't care. That is why you have to protect what you consume on social media. Stop running after pastors. There are ways you could solve your problems. There are ways you could avoid the problems that you have. And many of you choose to go to the desperate well. You choose to go for people that say hope for you. At times, your problem, hope is not is not what you want. You need a solution. That is just the truth. You need a solution, not a hope seller. Go to a hope seller to tell you what is the problem with you. And she came out to say you have no respect, you're doing this, you're doing that. She want to destroy you now because you have exposed that. People with sense will see it very hilarious that she could recommend you putting Maggi cube inside your body. So she's going to say things that will make you look stupid, things that will make you look bad. You senior the boy, she senior the boy. So what does that have to do with you asking her, Grace, to put Maggi inside her body? Whether she senior the boy, all those stuff. So what? You choose to enter into this thing as a solutionist to their problem. Now that they are not finding your solution important or making sense to them, do they have the right to complain? Do they have the right to tell other people that are coming on the back that they should be careful? Please, pardon me. Pardon me, lady. It is time we have to wake up from our sleep. All of us that is patronizing all these hope seller, charlatans on Facebook, blah, 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 blah. They will talk. You'll be calling them mommy. If you want to build your self-confidence, stop calling these people mommies. Stop. That already show the low self-esteem that you have on yourself. Build up yourself and question everything. I'm going to stop this video now. Tomorrow we're going to talk more. I love you all, my ladies. If this is the first time of seeing my video, don't forget to subscribe and press the like button. And support your girl. I love you all, everyone, all the Edo girls, the real Edo girls, the ones that are inspiring to be real ones. I love you all. Take care of yourself. Stay positive, and bye-bye.